Hi everyone, Carlos Lopez coming to you live here April 20th for another blog, if you will. And today I would like to just reach out to you and make sure everyone's doing okay. We're almost at the end of the stay-at-home order for the state of Colorado, and I'm kind of glad. We're getting a little crazy right now. Um, we have noticed a lot of people still coming into our laundromat. That's a family business that I help operate for my mother. And we are always cleaning. And while we're out there cleaning, we hear people in their conversations about what's going on with them and how frustrations are starting to become a tipping point of actions. People are upset with the stay-at-home orders and the local health department mandates, and it affects us too. I mean, I have not had my mother work here for over a month just to make sure that she's safe because she's an older woman, and I don't want her to be more susceptible to contracting anything. But still, we are here trying to um, operate in a safe and sanitary way so others can continue to come to our essential business. But again, it comes back to, okay, we're all in this COVID-19 experience, and it's not fun. It sucks. Let's just be honest. And what happens is we are mad at this COVID thing over here, but we end up taking it out on these other individuals over here, whether they're our neighbors, our loved ones, our elected officials, other leaders in other capacities because maybe they don't agree with us. I, for one, do like the temporary ban just for the fact that it's going to keep people safe. Am I going to be celebrating when it's lifted? Oh yeah, big time. Because this is really hard to not be able to go and do the things that I normally would like to go and do, like going golfing or going to the bowling alley or driving up to see friends and family up in the Denver area. And um, it's not my ideal situation, but I feel just like when you get medicine and you're starting to feel better, you should still keep taking that medicine because it'll make sure that whatever your body is fighting will stay away and not come back. And I think that's the key thing for this stay-at-home order. Here in Trinidad, as for the rest of the state, it's April 26th, which is next Sunday. We've gotten this far. We're in the home stretch. We can do this. But I do hear about how people are speaking about their civil liberties and individual rights, and I completely understand where they're coming from. I just want to make sure that we all are able to find a balance between our individual liberties versus what's best for all of us in general. I mean, the people who have money are most likely going to stay healthy for the greater statistical numbers. People who are impoverished or are below that, middle class income line, this is going to wipe out a lot of individuals. And the thinning of the herd is, well, we just have an overpopulated planet right now, but at the same token, if you work at, say, someplace like Sonic, you should be able to have the same options for healthcare as someone who's a CEO of a hedge fund. I mean, you as an employee of that nature are still an American. Now, maybe you're not socioeconomically on as high of the ladder, but you still have these rights. And there's a lot of us that are in that position. I mean, I'm a blue collar worker. And I feel that I should be able to have the ability to have preventative health care just like anybody else. So I think for all of the people out there who are watching, they're saying, well, I should have the right to do whatever I want, when I want. You're right. I'm not going to dispute that. But when we have an economy then where we don't have as many people to take care of it or it take care of us, well, what good is that? I think that, again, we have to find this balance. because I too want to get out and go and do things. I just got my hunting and fishing license in. I'd love to go and take advantage of it. But right now, I know that it's just me needing to have patience to make sure that we don't have a second wave like what's going on in China right now. Because a double whammy of this on our economy would be disastrous. Things, if we are lucky to have anything, it won't matter. It won't. Now, sure, there are going to be some that can afford to stick it out, but I look at it this way. Us little guys down here on the bottom, we make sure those guys up on top stay up there. We make sure those stockholders get dividends because we work at these sometimes publicly held companies. Like if you work for a fast food restaurant, McDonald's. If you're a farmer or a rancher, you're probably selling your wares to a company who sells them to another entity for refinery or for some type of production. So those ranchers out east of us, that maybe have 200 to 400 head of cattle, well, they send them off to a stockyard. And then from there, where do they go? To Montfort or some other large entity who does very, very well. We got to look out for each other on the lower runs of this socioeconomic situation. So we may not all agree, and I'm not looking for you to agree with everything I'm saying. I'm just asking for people to be respectful of this virus, this serious, serious virus. Because before you know, we're going to get through it. We will. We just have to be a little patient, a little bit more. I'm looking forward to next Sunday when the ban is lifted here. I'm going to do some fun stuff, safely, still keeping social distancing in mind. But I'm excited. And just like after the 1918 flu, the Spanish flu, it took about a year or two for people to be normal again. And we're going to have to anticipate that with a sense of grace and also having more patience. So lastly, I want to leave you folks with this. Like I said in my first COVID little vlog, be kind to each other. We need each other to be there for each other versus at each other's throats. Because, again, we're mad about COVID. Regardless of where or how we got it, we're mad at it. We shouldn't be projecting our anger towards our neighbors and our loved ones and other people. And if you're mad at your politicians, fine. Vote them out the next time you have an opportunity. That's how this works. You vote them out. It's that simple. So anyway, I hope you all are doing well. Be safe, and again, if you want to engage with me, you can find me at carloslopezforcolorado.com. You can find me at carloslopezforcolorado@gmail.com, so you can directly send me any information. That's the best ways to get a hold of me right now. So anyway, I hope you're doing well. Be safe, and again, be kind to your neighbors. We need each other right now. Take care.